Hello, folks. We're back again, and today we're playing another spooky season game.
Spooky season. Testing our sanity at Sean's house.
That's right. We are going insane in our membrane, and we're doing it with this game. I didn't mean to do that, but it worked out great.
There you go.
So this is Cthulhu Death May Die. It is one of my favorite games, and this is one of my favorite scenarios. This scenario is available in the Unspeakable box, which was free. Well, was a Kickstarter extra when I backed it, but now in the latest, since they redid it, it's like $120.
Oh, well.
Sorry about that.
That worked out. Sometimes those Kickstarter backs are worth it.
So in this scenario, what's probably easier is if I just read it. So let me read what's going on. We've already picked our elder one. It's Yog Sloth. I think that's what it's called.
Yog Sothoth.
Yog Sloth. And Wilbur Wheatley, who has sort of like something really odd going on downstairs.
Oh, his name is Wilbur Wheatley?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's literally Wilbur Wheatley.
Oh, okay.
And
my mind's already breaking now.
Mind blown. So here we go. Coast of Maine. One would think the end of the world was coming. One would be correct. There's something in the sky, something being summoned, something abducting moose and humans for you know what. We don't want to know. Oh, okay. I read that weird. You know what? We don't want to know why they think it. Okay.
It might involve some type of prodding.
Yes, a prod or a probe, perhaps.
Perhaps.
We're going to put some dynamite on the moose, get the ship to go boom. It's the only idea we got. So we're going to go around tying dynamite to the moose, and then as the ship abducts them, eventually there'll be a bunch of dynamite in there and it blows it up.
Okay.
So here, disrupt the ritual. So the way it works with Cthulhu Death May Die, every time we get... at the end of our turn, we draw a Mythos card, and then we resolve it. Some of them have a circle that looks like this on there. If there's ever 3 of those, this guy moves up, and all this terrible stuff happens, which I'll read in a second. If he ever gets past the greens, if he gets into here, he comes onto the board, and we can't attack him at all until we break the ritual. Now, to break the ritual in this particular scenario, we have 5 armed moose tokens on the alien ship. After the ritual is disrupted, remove all the moose from the board and ignore any effects that would cause a moose to do something. Okay. When the Elder One advances, as he goes up in circles, abduction, place on the alien ship any cultist, investigator, and moose that are in the same space as the bright light token, which is this over here. Then move the bright light 1 space towards the nearest moose. So it's looking for mooses. Okay. It's going to be moving towards them. So if we want to get it on soon, we'd probably want to work our way over to this guy.
Okay.
Special rules. Nothing can move in, out, away, or towards the alien ship. When checking distance to it, use the bright light token instead. So this is unapproachable by us. We have to be abducted to get to the alien ship.
Okay. Because
it's floating. So we can't make a move towards it, is what that's saying.
Can we get off of it once we're on it?
You can.
Okay.
That's what... So another thing that happens when you open a scenario, it's got introduction, some special rules about how to win, and then these 2 extra actions that you can do.
Okay.
These will be in addition to the things that are listed on the side of your player board.
Alrighty. So
one of them is arm the moose. So for 1 action, you choose a moose in your space and you make a roll. On 2 or more successes, flip the moose token to its armed side. Now, whenever you make a roll, anytime I ask you to make a roll, it's going to be these 3 black dice.
Okay.
If you've leveled up sufficiently, sometimes you'll get dice added to your roll. Like when you get to here, you'll get an extra one. And sometimes other things will give you extra ones.
Okay. But these are all green dice, at least what it shows on the picture here. So
yeah, there's only 2 kinds. So
these would always be just the 3 whenever we're doing that particular check.
Yeah, these don't have insanity on them. These do. These have tentacles and stuff.
Oh, so we can add those to this for our rolls.
Right, okay. Like it's all your roll will always be that, but then you'll add more and more of these as you power up and stuff. And that gives you more chances to hit, which is the exclamation point. This little arcane thing is it has to do with this. It usually does nothing for most people, but if you've got arcane mastery, it counts as a hit too, and other things as you go up. The other special action is escape the ship. While on the alien ship, make a roll. On 2 or more successes, place your figure on any space and take 2 wounds. And enemies don't follow you, so you can jump off.
Okay.
Now, I've played this scenario a few times, so I can tell you that somewhere in here, there's a parachute, I think. Or something to kind of help you jump off the ship.
Make it an easier jump. Okay.
And that's most of the special rules. This scenario has a couple little monsters on it. First, we've got the Yethin, which is this guy with the little claws and stuff. Before it is attacked, place it and the attacker on the nearest gate. And that's one of these little colored spaces here. And that's kind of where monsters come out and stuff. And then the other thing that kind of looks like a bug, when the Migo, when attacking, gains one of these. For each insanity threshold the targeted investigator has reached. Oh, wow. So when this guy attacks you, he's going to get an extra one of these for every insanity that you've gotten to. So his normal roll is...
Every one of the red points that you've gotten to? Okay.
Yeah. So it's usually not a problem. Just make sure they're dead.
The opposite of an amigo. He's a migo. So
not an amigo, just
amigo.
Just migo. That's how many wounds they have. It's not a lot. Not a lot of wounds.
Crab people and opposite of Spanish friends.
So, and Wilbur Wheatley here. When destroyed, place a random Yog Gate token on his space. So when he's destroyed, one of these Yog Gate tokens will come out. And 4, and what happens with this guy, Yog Gates count as gates except for normal summoning. They can be attacked and have 3 health. Oh, okay. So you can attack these gates. They have 3 health. When destroyed, deal 2 wounds to one enemy in its space. When an enemy is summoned at a normal gate, summon another of the same type at each of the same colored Yog Gate. Oh. When Yog Sloth advances, place a random Yog Gate token in your space. Move Wilbur Wheatley 2 spaces towards you. If he's not on the board, summon him at the starting space. So he's going to show up in the boat.
Okay. All right.
See, and that reads like these are different colors, right? Oh, they are. Okay. So I need to turn these over so we don't know what color they are. All right. So, the characters we're playing with today, I've got Ernest. Looks like Ernest Hemingway. He's got Marksman, Arcane Mastery, and Demon Hunter. I have 2 free rerolls when attacking monsters, and that includes monsters are Wilbur here and these other little guys, not the cultists. I've also got Bert, which is Albert Einstein, and he's got smarts. He can investigate in unsafe places after fighting enemies and stuff. And I've
got Margie. So she is a pyromaniac per the little drawn, whatever you call these.
Insanities.
Insanities, yeah. So she's a little crazy. old lady, and she's got a stiff upper lip. So when she would take wounds, she's going to prevent up to 3 and lose the same number of sanity. But she also comes with arcane mastery, so she's going to get those extra successes on the dice with them, and then she's got swiftness. So when she would run, she can move an additional space. So she's a quick. She's got to be quick if you're running around setting fires and trying to get away before you get caught.
Murder, she ran.
Yeah. And then I've got the one-armed man, Ian, and he is a little paranoid, probably for good reasons, because he's missing both an eye and an arm. And so he's got vengeance obsession. So when he's attacked, if he's dealt any wounds, he's going to deal 1 wound to that enemy and heal 1 stress. He's also got brawling, so he gains a green die when attacking a target in his own space. And then he also has swiftness, the same as Margie, so he can run an additional space whenever he chooses to run. But yeah, that's...
Yep, I didn't go over my insanities. So Albert Einstein has a psychotic outbreak, so he will freak out and do 2 wounds to everybody in his space. And Ernest has fear of crowds, so he takes stress if there are people in his space when he loses it.
He's a lone wolf.
So we got some real challenges here. We had to time things.
Yeah. Margie's probably going to be one of the more problematic ones, setting fire everywhere, but she can do damage to enemies with them, so we'll see how it plays out. So these cultists only have 2 health. And I'm assuming you just roll and you get your successes or damage. Is that correct?
Yeah, there'll be success, damage, or insanity.
Okay. All right.
So if you would like, you want me to go first?
Sure. Yeah. Go for it.
I've played this a few more times. Owen's only played the Raleigh Rising episode, which was
the big giant Cthulhu that he's got up in the corner there. It's like 3 feet tall.
That's the only one he's played before. So, but I wanted to show him this. So let me go through one and let you kind of see how a turn typically goes. So Ernest has marksman, so I can target things 1 space away, so I don't have to move. Just be like, aha!
All right.
These spaces are probably adjacent too. I could probably just leave them on the boat and just shoot at things.
Oh yeah, you are on a boat, so it doesn't look like there's anything blocking your...
There's only one way out, and that's to the dock, but I don't think that's probably still 1 space away. Well, no, because you couldn't move there. Huh, that's curious. Well, I'm going to shoot this way. And I got some dice here.
Does he have arcane?
He does not. Yes, he does.
Okay.
So I can keep that. And I'm going to take 2 stress and re-roll these.
Okay. Set that one out.
So that is nothing. And this is a hit and a stress. Or in a... insanity. All right. A little
crazy.
So that is 2 hits. Those guys are 2 wounds each, so I killed 1 of them. And that is turn 1.
Okay, so now...
well, that's just one of his turns, so he gets 3 actions. So this is action number 2. And I can only count 1 of these.
Oh, you can only count 1? Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm going to take one more and re-roll the tentacle.
Oh, I'm afraid you're going to...
nothing. So I've made a wound. I have one of those wounds.
There we go.
Just kind of he's got 1 wound left. We'll just put that on there. And so that is 2 actions. I didn't end up with a tentacle, did I? I didn't.
No.
All right. There we go.
No, you did.
I don't want to take any more stress. I'm just gonna take the things 1, 2. Oh my gosh, is that 3?
It is 3.
He's
not alone though.
Yeah, I have to re-roll 1 of these.
All right. Hey!
Yay!
And you killed him.
Yeah, he is gone.
Well, he would have been dead anyway.
Yeah,
so
I had him anyway, but still. What's important is...
You were one behind the red one.
Yeah,
There you go.
I am not insane yet.
Not crazy yet.
Because I'm really banking on being all alone when that happens.
Yeah.
With that in mind...
Well, you could...
So that's his 3. That's his 3 actions he's done. And so... so now he does the Mythos card. It has been a few months since I played this. Okay. Yog's presence. If there are 3 or more Yog gates on the board, there are not.
Mm-mm.
At the end of this turn, Yog Sloth advances on the as if it had been 3. So there's no thing on this card, so this just goes away.
Okay.
And luckily nothing's going on. And now I can investigate. It is a safe spot, so I can investigate, which means I'm going to pull one of these cards. It's safe because there's no enemies, only friendlies on there. Hunter or hunted. So a moose trap, a hunting knife, is perfect. Too perfect. You may take 2 stress to claim the hunting knife, which I cannot. Or 1 stress to claim the moose trap. Now I can take that moose trap and discard this card and sneak once during run action. Oh, I'm all the way up my stress, so I can't take either of them.
Well, could you take damage?
Huh?
Could you take damage?
No.
Take extra stress? You can't? Okay.
So maybe
Yeah.
maybe if I worked it that way, but I'd rather just discard it. Okay. So now we'll go to Bert. Resolve the end of the turn, nothing happens. So now we go to Bert, and Bert's going to move over here. He is going to attempt to set dynamite on that moose.
Come here, moose. You just strap this TNT to your butt.
I wonder, though, if he should just kind of clear the road, because it's going to hit this moose first.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the most efficient thing would be to
just pop off to him.
Go to him. So, so when you run, you can move up to 3 spaces. So I can go all the way to here. All right, so he moves over there, and he's got Arcane Mastery and Toughness. I got a free reroll when attacked or rolling for fire. That'll be handy later.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he's just doing a regular old...
Margie next to him.
He's going to try and bore him with math. Oh, the hypotenuse. Oh, he put him to sleep.
Oh, he just made the cultist go insane and he killed himself.
That was a perfect anti-cultist roll with no insanity.
So now...
So that was 2 things. So I can just keep moving over here and be ready.
You could either do that. When do the enemies move?
They'll move. They can move with the Mythos card and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, he's pretty set to investigate too after this.
Yes, he is. And he can investigate when it's unsafe as his special ability. So here's one of those sigils. Move all Ethans 2 spaces towards you.
So that's going to put him in your space.
Okay.
Yethian.
Move the bright light 1 space towards you. And summon a Yethan in blue.
There he is. Crab people.
Crab people. We'll keep that out because it's got one of those things. If we get 3 of them, then the dude moves up and stuff happens. Okay. So now that guy's going to attack me. And a Yethan attacks with...
Okay. 3 black die.
Is it that guy? Yeah. 3 black die. And before it is attacked...
But you're not attacking him.
Place it and the attacker in the nearest gate. Oh man, that's a bummer.
Are you Do you
No,
attack him?
no,
So-
but he's attacking me.
But so it's only when he's attacked that you move them both.
Yeah. Ugh. So he's making me crazy and hurting me.
Oh, all that happens to you.
So I am going to...
So if you take the stress, can you re-roll those successes? Like it doesn't count the successes too, or?
Oh, no, that is both a success and a crazy. So the result of this roll, if I don't, I'm gonna try to. I was wondering if I should just take all the crazy while I'm off alone, because I could flip out, level up a little bit,
and kill him.
So 2 wounds.
He's got 3 health.
And 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Maybe this will work out.
We shall see.
Because it's about to shoot me over to this gate anyway when I attack him later. So Bert says you may investigate in unsafe spaces after fighting enemies. He's like, hold on 1 second, laddie. I need to look around. Rogue alien is what I've discovered. Zython Ib Kutnal Dario Akash Barn Mike Dick. I think that's what he said.
Yeah, I understood it.
You may take 2 stress to claim the rogue alien. Mike, the rogue alien, is his name.
Okay.
You automatically succeed without rolling when you perform an escape from the ship. And he adds like 1 health too. Or I could take the ray gun, take 1 stress and claim so I gain 1 of those dice when attacking Amigo. You know, I think in the long run, I think having Mike around, and I'm kind of sold on the whole name, Mike the Rogue Alien. So I'm going to take 2 stress.
Oh, Mike.
And claim Mike as part of my gear.
Slot him in. You're with me now, Mike.
All right, Mike. It's just us.
All right, so I want to leave you alone. I think, or I could come in if I attack him, then we'll run back to the nearest gate, which would put me with everybody.
Well, I've cleared that out for now. You could probably head up there and
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. This would be the closest gate.
Yeah.
Actually, well, I guess I could pick at that point because that gate and this gate.
Well, if you attack him in there, you won't move because the closest gate will be in the same space with you.
Right. Maybe I should just try to take those guys out. Either that or just run up and try to set off one of those moose behind. Okay. Let's just trying to think how problematic these guys are going to be on the board if we don't kill them. And you're already there to try to start arming that thing.
Oh, you know what?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I did draw this card.
I could just run up and attack. And he's got the green if he's attacking a target in a space. And he can't attack at a distance anyways. And Ian, let's see, all monsters on the board move 1 space toward you. I'm trying to just make sure I'm paying attention to all the stuff they can do. So Ian is out for vengeance. He's going to go ahead and try to clear out some monsters.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and have him go for the cultist first. So that was his one of his actions to run up there. And now he gets the extra green die when he rolls. So I got 3 successes, but I've got 3 insanity. So maybe we'll keep those and we'll take a stress. So with these, I could take stress to re-roll them if I wanted.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and take 2 stress because I only need 2 to kill him.
Okay.
There's 1 more insanity still, so we'll go ahead and take the 2 insanity and let this cultist go away.
All
I
right.
don't know if we're just keeping them off to the side. Okay.
You can make a little pool of them over there if you want.
Okay. And so he's got 1 more action. He might as well go ahead and try to kill this guy since we're in the gate space.
Good, 1 hit.
1 hit. I guess we'll just take it. I'll have Margie go up in there and try to do something to him afterwards. So nothing else happens. Okay. Except now he's going to get attacked, isn't he?
Yeah.
Deal. Oh man. So if I took a stress right now, I could re-roll one of those.
Yeah.
Those blanks. Because if I can get 1 more damage on him, then when I'm attacked, if I'm dealt any wounds, I'll kill him and I'll heal a stress. So let's try it once here and see what happens. It's just more insanity.
You're getting crazier.
Getting crazier and crazier. Let's just take it then, I guess, at this point. Because he needs to be completely alone.
You need to do your Mythos card next.
That's correct.
So let's see what you got.
The Mythos.
Uh,
Okay, so move each cultist 1 space toward you. Each investigator in a space with a gate loses 1 sanity. So
you lose.
He is going to go crazy.
There's only 1 cultist on the board. We're summoning a cultist in red, so they're starting.
I can't bypass that insanity in any way. I just have to take it. All right, so as I'm going insane, I can choose any one of these to go up higher, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Oh,
Is that me?
I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the brawling so that he can do double attacks, because it says when you attack, you may target any number of figures in your space, split the wounds as you like. So at that point, though, so I guess like when you were talking about shooting into that space, you would have actually had to have selected only 1. You wouldn't, if you had extra damage, it wouldn't splash over to the other one.
Oh, I guess not.
Yeah, only his ability will allow to do that. So I think I'll go ahead and go with that for right now, since there's not too many enemies on the board at the moment. Okay, so now I'm being attacked, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to roll 3 black die. Yeah. So this doesn't do anything, correct?
Right, so that's just 2 wounds.
I have to take 2 wounds. And I can't bypass that wound taking at all, can I?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Not
Well,
good.
you can take a stress to re-roll those, but you might end up with a wound and an insanity like I did.
Well, let's try it, because I don't want to be too far down, because at some point I'm going to be able to heal. I'm going to be able to heal 1 stress anyways after this.
Okay.
So let's try it. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. So, so I'll take the wound, go a little more crazy, and then I'll heal 1 stress back. Okay, so now Margie's going. And Margie is like, hey, keep off my man. Don't make me get my Zippo out. Okay, so she's running in.
She's going to murder she wrote all over him. He's only got 2 wounds left. She might be able to take care of a moose while you're in there.
Okay. So she did get 2 successes and 2 insanity. Maybe I'll take 1 stress to re-roll this one to try to not have quite so much insanity.
He goes away.
I'll go ahead and put the 1 insanity up though, just so I don't forget it. Hey, okay, that seems
better.
well. So
you got 1 action left.
Okay, so as my last action, I might as well Well, investigate is going to happen regardless, right? So I'll try for one of these mooses, and I have to get how many successes?
2.
2? Okay. And she does still have Arcane Mastery. Does Arcane Mastery work against the mooses too?
Yep, all your rolls.
Well, look at that.
But you got 3 successes and 1 insanity, so you got it.
Let's go ahead and flip. Well, should I flip? I guess it doesn't matter. This is
that's all
in
one
the same
space.
So she packed the mule on and hopes that flames will succeed that action. Okay, so she's done, right?
Yep, she's all
done. So we need a Mythos card.
Right. All right. Mythos card, and it's another one. So he is going to move up. Move the bright light and all monsters 1 space towards you. So he goes here. I've got a new friend.
You do. You got 2 new friends.
And this is here now. Oh man! I wish I'd flipped that donkey over.
Yeah.
Oh well.
What are you gonna do?
Or moose, donkey. I don't know why I'm calling it a donkey. All right.
Donkey moose.
Oh, and summon cultist on all the gates. Whoosh. Whoosh. Whoosh.
And then those 2 cultists need to move up as well. So this one's going to come in here, and that one's coming in there, because all the monsters were moving towards me at the beginning of that.
Oh, these aren't monsters.
Oh, they're not? Oh, okay.
Is that what we did? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a monster. This is a
gotcha.
monster, and he's a monster.
Okay.
He's a god.
So now we have 3 of those symbols too on the Mythos cards that have been drawn.
Right. So that's going to happen, but first, you have to fight that cultist.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And he's going to attack you with 2 green ones.
2 greens.
Nothing.
All right.
All right. So
Margie's very swift old lady.
So now, when the Elder One advances, why don't you read this one?
Okay, we're abduction. Place on the alien ship any cultists, investigators, and moose that are in the same space as the. So he's not a cultist, right? He's a monster.
That's right. So he just stays, and I'm like, whoa. At least I can arm him.
You've never seen this place before.
Oh, this is interesting.
My German accent's going to get very Dutch or Danish.
At least they're not
right?
always Australian. That's what every accent I have is like pirate.
Okay, and then move the bright light 1 space toward the nearest moose.
All right.
So he's not abducting those guys yet.
Nope, he's just there. But whenever 3 goes up, that's our timer for the next set of moose to be on there. So when Yogg Sloth advances, place a random Yogg Gate token in your space. Move Wilbur Wheatley 2 spaces towards you. If he is not on the board, summon him to the starting space.
So he's going to come here.
Yeah, I'm going to send him right back to hell as soon as we get done. But we're getting a random gate, so... okay, well, shoot. I flipped that one over where I could see it. So these all have different colors on them. And every time something gets summoned to a gate that's that color, it also comes into this gate. But we can destroy them. They have 3 wounds.
Correct.
All right, so I'm going to pick this one.
All right.
So blue. It's a double blue gate.
Okay. Well, that's at least it's in the same spot.
And that is it. So.
Okay. Do I? Oh, that was I can't investigate because we just fought, so I couldn't. Okay. So now we're done.
Yeah.
All right. So end of.
Back to Ernest or Bert.
Your little token fell over on that. Was that at the end of his stress? His token fell over.
Oh,
I wasn't sure if it was there or the other one.
I must have just knocked it over. So here we have Bert. Luckily, I've got an alien. Oh, okay. This is perfect. I've already got an alien with me.
You do.
I can land wherever I want back onto the board.
Okay.
So first thing I'm going to do is rest. So I'm going to relax a little bit. I'm going to tend to my wounds up here in this alien ship. So I'm going to when you do that, you can move these stress and health down by 3. So I'm going to take
both of them together, or 3 total?
Total amongst them.
Okay.
So it's kind of like whatever you need.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take 2 of the health back and 1 of the stress. So he's probably in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to have to use stress to re-roll anything.
Wouldn't be bad if you went insane too, if you were by yourself.
Well, what's better is to go insane with friends, because I'm going to do 2 damage to everything I'm with. So I wonder if I should just pop down into there and attack.
You want to make sure you're not around friends.
Well, not friends, but like I meant that facetiously, like bad cultists,
bad fellas. Not good fellas, bad fellas. But
the bad fellas. So I think what I'm going to do. This is kind of crazy. So he's gonna attempt. I'm going to attempt to arm the moose. I still have to roll that.
Oh yeah, you can still arm the moose, huh?
Yeah. I'm up there. I've used 1 action to heal. This next one, I'm arming that moose,
and you went crazy.
Going crazy. This is a weird.
That's your Bert.
Sorry.
So move the.
Sorry.
There you go.
There we go.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep us both in track.
Thank you. I've got his picture covered up with his insanity, and it's kind of messing with me. Okay. I'll just stick it like that. So this is kind of a weird edge case. Technically, he could move away. It would be an action, but he gets it for free. So this is saying I have to move to the nearest space with at least 1 figure. If your space has other figures, do not move. Then deal 2 wounds to all other figures in your space.
But you can't, like, the alien ship is, like, disconnected from everything, so it's not really, like, there's not really any movable space, I don't think, where you're at.
Right.
So I don't think you can actually move.
And Mike doesn't count, and the moose doesn't count. So I guess I can't really move in this case.
I don't think it really makes sense that you could move unless you just went crazy and you moved. I don't know. It's like towards the closest whatever.
Well, what's odd is my next move is going to be to move. Because I get a free out of that spaceship.
Right.
So it's kind of like either I get out of the spaceship and I have an extra action I can do.
Well, specifically, where did it talk about the rules for the spaceships? Nothing can move in, out, or away or towards the alien ship.
Oh, it says out?
Yeah, so I don't think you can move. I think you're stuck.
Because it's a coordinated escape. It has to be it's different. Yeah,
I don't think you can move.
So he flips out all alone.
And somehow does not kill the moose.
And or set off the dynamite.
Yeah.
This moose is armed and already on board. That's the best way. And so it didn't say it has to be off the ship. Right? Choose a moose in your space. It's in my space. I got 2 successes. Flip the moose. Okay, yep, so it's cool. Did my psychotic outbreak to no effect. I'm going to take up arcane mastery so I can count any number of stars as successes.
Cool.
And draw a mythos card. So this should actually get reshuffled. So shuffling, every day I'm shuffling. Move all Yithin 2 spaces towards you. Move the bright light to... Oh, wait, I didn't do my last action. My last action was going to be just to jump down.
Mike, you said let's
just
move.
He lets me do it without having to roll to escape. So I'm going to jump down right here.
Well, I will say if you want to be in position to get
maybe here
the other moose, but you're not going to be able to do anything till the next round, so things are going to change. So I don't know.
And this guy's going to move towards me anyway. I'm kind of cheating knowing that in advance, but I'm going to move. I'm just going to pop him out right there. Move all Yithin 2 spaces towards me. He's already there. Move the bright light 1 space towards me. It's already there. Summon a Yithin in blue. Sorry.
All right.
If there wasn't already one there, there'd be another one pop up. But all right, and it's a red thing. So a sigil.
Can I move out of the room with enemies there? Can I just walk out?
You can, but they follow you.
Okay.
They just follow you, and you pick them up like everyone. There's a skill called sneak that'll let you go past them.
Okay.
So he's there with me. He's going to attack. What does he attack with? 3 black. Uh, 2 wounds, and I'll reroll one of those wounds.
I just realized that it doesn't matter because it played out the same way, but that guy that attacked me earlier would have taken a wound. He still wouldn't have died. He only had 1 to begin with, but...
Ugh.
Okay, never mind. I was just trying to keep myself straight. Okay.
All right. This is bad for Ernest. Or
wait, who's getting attacked? Bert's getting attacked right now.
Bert took his wounds and stuff, and his turn is over. But he gets to investigate. I almost forgot. He doesn't care if there's people there because he's just that smart.
And he took his insanity and all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Parachute.
Oh,
you do not take wounds when you perform escape ship action. Or I like fear of moose. Oh, so I either take the parachute or I take a fear of mooses. It's like an affliction. Claim 1 stress. If I don't claim it, I get a fear of moose.
Why would you ever take the alcophobia?
If you don't have stress to claim it, you have to take that. So you can't just discard it. So I'm taking a stress so that I'm not scared of mooses. And I'll probably hand this parachute to somebody else since I got Mike to help me out. All right. And then that's his turn. That's Bert.
So
Ernest.
You got Mr. Whately there with you.
Oh, Ernest. He can't escape that guy. If he runs away, he'll just show up. So I guess I'm just going to fight him.
He's going to place one of those gates there, too.
Demon Hunter. I have 2 free rerolls when attacking monsters, and he is a monster. And I could really use... Alright, so how many wounds does he have? 3? So, hand me one of those hearts.
Well, you said you got 2 rerolls, right?
Yeah, I only rerolled 1 thing. Right?
Yeah, you could reroll that other blank one. Hey!
He is dead.
Right. So he's back in hell here.
When destroyed, place a random yaw gate in the space. Ugh.
There it is.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
But he did take an insanity. And he is now... Oh, wait. Is that the wrong one? Yeah. And he is now alone. Ha ha! So I can either... I'm going to do the marksman, which is going to give me 2 dice when attacking a target not in my space.
Okay.
That was his first action, right?
It was. And, okay. What happens with his insanity when he's alone?
Yeah, so take 1 stress for every enemy in my space, and if there are no enemies, all my stress goes away.
Nice.
So that was a perfect setup for him. He's got. Thank you for reminding me. He's going to move 1 space over here and attack that thing.
Okay. But when he attacks it, you guys are both going to move to the nearest gate.
I think I still get to roll my attack first. So technically, he's in another spot.
Before it is attacked, place it and the character on the nearest gate.
Before it is attacked.
And this is the nearest gate to you, so you could just go right back there and attack him over there.
But now I'm in the same space with him, so I can't use my bonus die.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Because So I was thinking, like, if I'm doing the attack, but it's what it says before it's rolled, right? Or something like that. How many wounds does it have? 3?
3.
Okay. 2 insanity and 1 hit, but he is a monster. And I can count one of these. I'm going to take a stress and reroll this other one. I'll take another stress.
Can you
So
reroll the
that
same
was
die?
I attacked, I moved. So this is the last one. Yeah, I can just keep rerolling the same one. Nothing. So 1 wound. Let's throw 1 wound on that guy.
2 wounds.
Oh yeah, 2. 1 for the arcane and 1 for that. And I've got another insanity. So draw a mythos card. Move each cultist 1 space towards you. Each investigator in a space with a gate loses 1 insanity. So everybody almost,
except for Albert.
And then the cultist is like, oh, suddenly not interested. I'm over here now. Oh, hello.
Not bad. So Marjorie's about to set Ian on fire. She's about to have to get her fix. She just can't go this long with all this craziness about burning something to feel better.
I don't know what. There must be like a trap door under this house because they just keep appearing underneath there. And that's the second one. So.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so now it's my fellas here. Ugh. All right. Well, I really want Ian to be able to rest.
So what can
he will.
So there's a lot of odds that the spaceship is going to pick us up next turn. If you want to come over there with me.
Well, I'm in the space. Like, you mean like drag him?
Yeah, you can just drag him over there. If you go to attack him, you'll go right back. But so you might as if you're going to attack that guy, you might as well just do it there because he's just going to reappear in the nearest gate.
Yeah, I get an extra ability to do damage to him.
Oh, do you?
And he's got the well. I mean, I've got the extra. I get an extra die.
Okay.
Yeah, if I use her though, if she goes any more insane, then she's gonna set him on fire. Gosh, let's do it. Oh, let's do her. Okay, we're gonna have her go instead.
All right.
So there's 2.
2.
And 1 stress.
Oh.
But then it's going to make her go crazy, which is going to put the fire down. Deal wounds equal to the number of fire tokens to all other figures. Does this gate count as a figure to attack?
Yeah. Since it's something that can be attacked, yes. So but also Ian counts.
And everybody's going to be on, like, I'll be on fire as well, correct?
Yeah. Well, you're on fire when you move, but this with the sudden burst of flames is going to deal damage to him, and he's almost wounded. So you might want to stress that one.
Hey,
okay. See, it paid off every now and then.
It did pay off. All right, so you get out of here. All right, so that was her first go, and I want that gate dead too, so we're not going to keep popping multiple people up. But I don't want her to take insanity while she's in there, so I think I might just have her.
You can get her in position someplace else.
Right. I was kind of thinking of maybe just like doing the moose and just see if I can arm the moose before I leave.
Well, that could make you go insane too.
That's true. That is true. Okay. And if I walk out with the cultist, I can continue my walk over here and have the cultist follow me and then attack it.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll do. Hey, buddy, come take my hand. Would you walk this old lady across the bridge?
I'm going to the docks.
Well, I'm going to count that as that. It was going on its side.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that'll kill the cultist.
Yeah, you didn't even need to go insane yet.
Nope.
So he's just dead.
Okay, so that all's done. Now...
Mythos card.
Mythos, and then I might be able to investigate.
Looks like Bert's going back in the spaceship.
Oh, is he?
Bert and Mike have a plant.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least he's got the goods for it.
Move the bright lights and monsters one space towards you. But, let's see, but what happens first? No, that would happen first. So it goes...
Oh, that means I'm in there.
Bright light and all monsters.
At least she can set the ship on fire.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess. And, let's see.
And we do have the 3 circles again, too.
And we're summoning cultists in all the red, blue, and yellows. So red, yellow, blue.
And
Do you have
blue,
another one?
Yeah. So I guess I am just going to have to...
Well, yeah.
We need to resolve the big guy moving.
But I think that's the end of the turn. So you
have to get fought against.
Yeah,
first.
You gotta fight first.
So 1 hit and 2 insanity. That's not a bad time to go crazy.
No, it's a good time for you.
Okay, so 2 insanity. Hang on. Yeah, her. Okay, I was trying to just see what her stress thing was. All right, so 2 insanity and 1 hit. Now she's like, I can't take this. I gotta burn something. So she put that down. Now, and then this guy takes a damage.
Is it 1 damage or 2?
Equal to the number of fire tokens.
Oh, okay. So just take one of the hearts and put it on.
And I guess that's not considered an attack.
I've got one actually right here.
Yeah, it's not considered an actual attack, so...
Right.
He's going to stay put still. Alright. That was all of her turns, though. Yeah, because we just... so we still need to resolve the big guy.
Alright, so
he
moves up. Slide his little circle up. And, what does it say here? What does that say?
So...
that sucks her and this guy out of there. So you do not...
No, it's a cultist that it'll suck up, so he stays.
Oh, so he stays. Okay.
Yeah. And then the bright moves towards the nearest moose, so it's going to come back out here.
All right. You're back, my friend.
Alright, I'll keep those.
Yaw gates. Okay. Place a random yaw gate token on your space. Move Wilbur Wheatley 2 spaces towards you. If he is not on the board, summon him to the space.
Summon him to the starting space.
Yeah, the starting space.
So
would the yaw gate go here or in there?
Sorry, what did it say again?
Summon it to your space. So is that inside this shit? Now there's a red gate inside the spaceship.
Sounds like it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, she's gonna start smacking it with her cane sword. All right, so Ian is saying, they have us surrounded, those poor bastards. Alright. Okay, so I think he's going to have to start attacking which he's not in the best position over here.
Yeah, he's better against monsters, isn't he?
Well, he's just wounded and everything. There's not really a good spot for me to bring him out to, so.
And all of our guys are loners, just about.
I mean, it'd be nice if one of these was the monster that I could have dragged them both out, attack the monster, and us both just pop away and be by ourselves. But all right. So he does not have Arcane Mastery, and right now he's just taking Insanity off of that. I hardly have any stress to burn.
You might want to just take it. And
I think I have to take that one. And we'll go attack again.
One hit.
One hit and 2 more Insanity.
What happens when you go insane?
It moves all the monsters, so I'll end up moving that monster into my space. He's going to end up getting killed.
Oh.
I wonder if I should just go ahead and take the stress.
You don't have to stress to even spend on it.
I've got 1.
So it's like a better deal if you take the stress and
yeah.
And then you have,
or take the Insanity.
You don't have to. You never go past your level, so you're always going to stop right there.
Oh, I stop right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
So that's why it's a little bit better deal, I guess.
Yeah.
So that moves a monster one space towards you, or?
Well, so this, the monster will come into my space, and it says when I'm attacked, I can deal 1 wound to each enemy in the attacker's space and heal 1 stress.
Nice.
So he's still got 1 more go.
Is it every monster or just the nearest one? Because technically these guys are monsters too. Would they be moving towards you?
All monsters on the board move 1 space toward me.
Okay. See a Wilbur. He was hiding from Wilbur.
Yeah, just double checking to make sure. This one says you have 2 free re-rolls when attacking a target in your space. And this would also allow me to throw wounds over to the other ones. Maybe I should take that.
Usually you get in addition, or unless it says instead.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to see, because he just really can't. I mean, if he takes 1 wound when he's attacked, if he's dealt any wounds, he could do 1 damage to everybody in that room. Or I could do the 2 free re-rolls to keep from dying on this next attack or going, too crazy. Well, he's probably going to end up getting hit, and maybe we'll kill some cultists along with it. So let's go ahead and do that. He's got 1 more go.
All right.
God, these rolls are sucking. Wait, he did 1 damage on that last one, didn't he?
Yeah. Don't forget to mark it.
Yeah, so he could kill one of these cultists at that point. And take 2 more Insanity. If I can do 1 more damage to the other cultist, then I can take stress to re-roll the attacks against me as well.
Yeah.
I guess he's just going to be the craziest person on the board. All right.
So don't forget, from now on, you get an extra dice too.
Oh, so I should have had an extra die to roll.
Yeah, I didn't catch that at first, but.
Well,
oh.
It's a big old nothing. Yeah. Just thinking. I don't want him to die, so I need to get him away from everybody. He's just in a bad spot. But we'll go ahead and if I take 1 stress, I'm just trying to think if I can kill that cultist once I get hit. both of these guys are going to attack me, correct?
Yeah.
Ugh. Man, I don't know if Ian's going to last. He might just be heading out.
He's got to live. You got to find a way to live.
I know. He looks like a survivor, doesn't he?
There's not much of him left.
I'll go ahead and take the stress.
Okay.
I'll re-roll the green die. All right, whatever. So
I saw it. I saw it
I
for a second.
I know it was spinning on the freaking exclamation point. Okay, so he's gonna get attacked. He gets attacked by the cultist.
Oh.
2 hits.
He's right at the precipice.
Yeah, he is.
You need a really lucky roll.
I know it. It's not gonna happen. What do I got? The Amigo.
Yeah. Oh.
Another hit. Yeah, he is dead.
He's dead. And
Well,
that's it.
He did do 2 wounds though as he was getting.
The game's over.
The game's over?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. If any
Or
cultists,
they shut off. I heard something.
it was that one. If any of the guys die before the ritual is set,
Oh,
then-
that's weak, man. Ah.
so we bit the big one on that one.
Oh, man. What a bummer.
I
It seems like it was just getting going.
know. Every now and then you get in a pinch like that where you just get stuck.
I didn't realize if one died that we were going to be out on the whole thing.
Well,
Well-
there wasn't much you could do. I was watching too to see what you could do, but there wasn't really much.
I was trying. This cultist is dead either way.
You're still dead.
And you took 2 damage as well.
Did he take 2 damage as well?
Yeah.
For what?
Because every time I took a wound, I deal 1 damage to each enemy in the attacker's space. And heal 1 stress. So I was.
He only has 2 wounds, so he would have been dead as soon as that guy attacked you. So he never got to attack you.
Well.
So
no,
this never happened.
No, because the damage happened. The second damage happened when he attacked me. But I forgot that I heal stress every time I take a wound. So before I'm completely dead, I did have 1 extra stress to spend.
Well, every time you take a wound, so you took 2 wounds.
Well, that second wound was what was going to kill me. But
I thought you took 2 wounds and then you got a 3rd one.
Is that what happened?
You were like 3 away, I thought.
Well, it's for each attack. It's for each attack that this happens. It's not for each particular wound. So, I'm going to get to re-roll the green die. Hang on. He was supposed to get to roll 2 additional green die, too.
Oh, because of the insanity.
It's 3
Oh,
successes.
so dead.
Okay.
So dead.
That would have been extremely hard. So, yeah, there was no go on that one.
So this is a little bit quicker playthrough of Cthulhu Death May Die. Because you actually may die.
Yeah, and we did die. Man, I wish I would have. Well, honestly, we weren't. I don't know. It was. I probably wouldn't have left him alone or something if I could have. Ian just got whooped quick, but I guess that can happen to any of your characters, just depending on the rolls they're all about. Roughly just as weak as the next one is.
Yeah, you get trapped alone and stuff.
I forgot to move her space. It does not that it matters. But...
Yeah, yeah. There's a little bit of admin, and I think it's actually easier if somebody's playing like just their one character. I think it gets a little confusing sometimes jumping around, and it's hard. It's hard to film. Hard to film these games and stuff. But what did you think?
It was fun.
Isn't this a lot different than?
It's a very different setup. You're very well, I guess this is a kind of a common theme in the whole Lovecraftian world that everybody's pretty like weak, like right, like I mean they kind of fall apart really easily.
Yeah.
And yeah, your characters are very like you don't want to just go gung ho into spaces. You want to kind of avoid these guys as much as possible and be very judicial about when you put yourself into any danger zones.
Well, you got a couple of different ways to go. You always have to kind of play to the scenario and the objectives and stuff. But the way you get, and early on, sometimes it's okay to go insane depending on what your insanity is. Like if it's not going to hurt your fellow players.
I think that's one of the things on here too is like, you know, really being judicial about when you want to do that stress reroll, because I probably should have just gone crazy earlier. Like, you know, with the insanity levels, I should have just let that happen. I'd have played it. I certainly would have played differently on the next one. But it is fun. I do enjoy it. It was interesting. It's like, I guess you would call this like somewhat dungeon crawl adjacent or something. It's like it doesn't really feel, even though you kind of technically have somewhat of a dungeon-esque map that you're running through, it doesn't really feel like a dungeon crawler to me. At least the ones I've played before. It's more just like, I don't know, a bunch of...
Sort of an investigation game,
yeah.
but you got varying objectives, and it kind of changes from one scenario to the next. Mm-hmm. It's interesting. It's got a real simple rule set, and it's modular, so it can kind of change a lot. The whole tone of the game will change just by putting a different elder one into it or something like that.
Yeah, and it seems like it would be easy enough if you done early on to like reset the board and like, you know, just go, okay, let's try it one more time, you know, and then play it a little more intelligently for the next playthrough. And but you know, sucks to lose. Damn it.
We'll try again.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, we'll try again. And let you know how it goes.
I blame it on Sean. He knew this game.
Yeah.
He didn't lead me the right way. No, I'm what you call a sore loser and a sore winner. So usually I rub it in people's face when I win, and I make every excuse I can when I lose.
So all you got to blame is
still rub it. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm just playing. But yeah, no, it's fun. It's different. It's a Lovecraftian world that we're living in or dying in.
Yeah, spooky place to expire.
Yeah, definitely some spooky monsters. It certainly fits the theme of spooky games.
Well, folks, that's all for this playthrough. Next time we'll get a little further.
Hopefully so.
If you like playthroughs like this, we got a whole playlist of them right over there. If over there's something that YouTube thinks you'll like, and we'd love it if you subscribe to our channels so we can see you again. Until next time, enjoy your games, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.